Hey guys, what's up? It's Danielle. So welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be taking you through some updates to my day designer. I have really been enjoying this. This is the daily monthly spread, and this has been an absolute joy for me to use, mainly because it's been pretty easy. I don't have to fidget around with as much stuff as I used to. Even though I do still love planner stuff, it's just made my life so much easier. So first things first, on the inside cover, I have a breakdown of all of my weekly tasks and the days that I'm supposed to do them on. This is just a reminder for like some goals that I have this year. And then I also decided to schedule out when I'm going to be putting out decor and also putting it back. I'm very bad with that, except when it comes to like Christmas. So I'm trying to be more on the ball in general this year, but I thought that that would really help. And then I've also been using Amazon Subscribe and Save a lot more this year, and that is what I have this for. It's just a running list so that I can keep track of it. But to kind of do a recap of January, I'm late to this game, I know that. And I'm not going to apologize because I've been busy, but this is what the month of January ended up looking like at the end. And I mean, it does look chaotic, I will admit, just because there's a lot of moving components, there's a lot of colors, there's a lot of things that I tried to track. And I've mentioned in the past that one of my biggest issues that I've always had when using planners is that I'm a perfectionist, and I would get frustrated if I couldn't have it look exactly the way that I wanted to. So that being said, I'm going to take you guys through what all of this is, just in case you're new here, so you don't have to go back to one of my previous videos. But up here, I have cash budgeting totals. And then over here, I put a post-it there on purpose, but I have my money challenge totals. So I'm doing a 52 weeks challenge for cash, 52 weeks challenge with my bank account. And then I also do the $1 challenge, $5 challenge. And I'm also doing a salary challenge where I take 10% of my monthly salary and I just try to deposit that right away. Over here, I have my monthly tasks, and then these are like more priority tasks in the hot pink. And then my days off are actually all blocked out with washi. Now, you're going to see there's like a lot of things going on, and I just didn't really know what I wanted to begin with. So right here, I have my bills in red, and it just ended up cluttering up the page really quickly. The other thing is that I'm tracking my period just using a red dot, and then I was circling the days that I get paid and also the days that I was posting videos. So just all of it combined ended up being way too much, but I'm going to take you guys through a couple of the days. I'm not going to go through all of them, but this is my daily key. So pretty much this is what I would refer back to if I felt like I was stumped towards the beginning. So I would have notes up here, which I've really been enjoying that. And then I also would have my days off like right next to the date. And then if I had any bills due, obviously it's a little bit different because this is like a weekend spread, and then the normal daily spread equals like one of these pages. So for the weekend spreads, if I have a task, I use a mild liner to highlight it. But other than that, it's still pretty much the same. So just so you can kind of see that like in action on like a normal day, I have a note up here. That was actually when I was trying to track, like if I was taking cash out. I stopped doing that, but I have my to-do list, and then I was using the tonight and the gratitude, which I've been pretty bad about filling that out. So I'm trying to be better. I've also been doing outstanding tasks on a Post-it. I find that that really helps because I can just move it from day to day. And I've started to track any kind of like Amazon shipments that I've been getting, like any online orders, just because usually around this time of year, I'm pretty bad when it comes to that kind of stuff. But you can see I have barely been using it on some of the days that I work, just out of pure exhaustion. But I do try to use this at least every day. But this has really been helpful for me. And as you can see, I was trying to also track like what I was having for dinner. Not so much track it, but just plan it out. And I wasn't really into it. So I also, which you're going to be seeing here pretty soon, started to track my moods. So I will get to that in a minute, but you can see this is pretty much what I'm working with, and I've really been enjoying this. So I'm going to show you guys February. So this is what I have thus far for February. Pretty much the same setup, and I have all of my financial stuff up here, same as last month. And then over here, I just have some reminders. And then I also am going to be tracking the number of times that I order online, like probably over here, just so I can see it from a different perspective. And then I also have my monthly tasks, which you guys have seen before. So I decided to get rid of my goals section, well, I don't have a section, but I had like a little note card that I wrote them on. And I decided to just write them right on the page. So in case you're wondering, these are my goals for the year of 2022. And I figured out that every single month in here has enough space for me to write all of these in. So there's at least 2 days on every single month where I would be able to fill in all of these because there's not an actual date. So that's what I'm doing with that. And then I just have, all of my different types of appointments and whatnot in pencil. I'm still blocking out days off in washi. And then paydays, I'm still using the green dot, still using purple for my days that I post videos, and then still using the red dot for when I have my period. And then I'm still tracking like what week it is, because then I know how much to deposit into my bank account for the week or the 52 weeks challenge. And then as you can see, I'm also planning out when I'm switching out my decor. So this is kind of the beginning. And as you can see, there's some arrows here. So that is from me tracking my mood. And I actually started to write it in orange because I thought, excuse me, it was just something that, catches my eye. So I can really kind of see like when I'm actually feeling down, and then I can reflect on that. Another thing that I've been doing is I will write down when I have, well, I should say what I have in an online order and put it on a Post-it. And then the day that it's supposed to come, I will put it on that page, but I don't write it up here in green until it actually is like at my house, if that makes sense. So that's just what I'm trying to work on. And sometimes it's just like notes. Like this one, I didn't end up writing in because they pushed it back again. So I didn't end up, mistakenly thinking that it was legitimately going to start back up on that day. But as you can see, I've definitely been utilizing my little notes more and more. And I just really love how this is turning out. But anyways, that is what things are looking like in my planner for right now. And I will keep you guys updated as they progress. But I do have this little cheat sheet. You guys know I love to do this. So I have my daily setup, and then I also have my monthly setup on here. So just in case I forget, it's always right here, and I just tuck this into my planner. That way it's always easy to find. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. I know this is a lot, and it probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense unless, you know, you're really paying attention. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I will talk to you on my next video. Bye, guys.